going on? You're tuning in to another exciting episode of It's Just Mario. And I'm Mario Ramone, your host. And today we have KB from the hit show The Life Atlanta. What's going on, KB?
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
All right. So I do like that shirt you have on, skilled in every position.
Yes.
Okay. So, which leads me into this. You know, I'm going straight for the juggler thing.
Right.
Okay. You were dating somebody in this reality show called The Life.
Yeah.
And then you kind of separated, which we'll get more into. And you started dating somebody else. We saw you with another fling.
I had started a project of another fling, but we'll go in depth more on that if you want to, now or later. It doesn't matter.
Well, it leads me to your skilled in every position. You said you were versatile.
I am.
You're versatile.
I am. It's the best way to go.
Well, I'm a believer. I believe in
It is.
No, but just watching the show, I would just say, me as a viewer, I didn't get that because maybe I have the same stereotypes in my mind as most people, and that's thinking that, you know, you have Big George, right? Mm-hmm. He's bigger than a World Trade Center, and then we have you like a Saturn. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But actually, you are a lot like more bulkier in person than on television. I thought you were going to be very thin when I met you.
A lot of people think that I've actually gained a little bit more pounds since we actually filmed,
Okay.
but the thing about it was like the kitchen scene where we had the box of brief party. A lot of people didn't actually know I was that big. Like, even in person, I'm still that big, and they think, oh, the camera put so much weight on you, and then people actually see me do a runway show or something. Mm-hmm. Or, you know, in the bedroom secretly. People like, I didn't know you was you thick. You a little small, little thick thing, ain't you?
Right.
So it's just surprising or whatever.
Yeah, so you do have a shoulder. Mm-hmm. I see.
Yes.
All right. Now, tell me something that you would want me to know about the show. Like, how has your life changed since this show has come out?
Oh gosh.
And it's been about 3 weeks.
3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks. Okay, so how have your life changed in the last 3.5 weeks?
Honestly, it made my life a lot better. It opened up a lot of doors for a lot of people to understand me, because I'm a very strong person, very goofy, very humble. A lot of people off the rip think I'm maybe conceited or, you know, full of myself, or, you know, I would like talk to pretty people and everything. I'm the opposite. Basically, I have no problem talking to anybody, spark up the room, start a party, and just have fun. It was just the factor of a lot of people just thought they saw the spotlight of the ex-porn star. There's a difference between you did porn and you're a porn star. Mm-hmm. Porn, you did one or two little things or whatever stuff. Okay, you did something, you did that. I'm technically a porn star. I'm in the category with Remy.
You used to be a porn star.
Correct.
And that's one thing I want to bring up to you. If you want to leave that in the past, leave it in the past.
Right.
I would not have brought that up on a reality show. And I'm just saying, me just trying to, you know, give a little bit of knowledge, because if that many people will see it in syndication, then that's what they're going to assimilate you. You know, they're going to associate you with. So just you used to be. Leave it alone. You don't talk about you used to be a toddler, do you? That's so far in your, you know, your subconscious. Let that be in your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Because looking at the video as a viewer, that's what Greg, that's his name, right, Greg?
George, my
bad, George. Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry. I have to learn a lot of names. But that's what George, that's one of the things. I think he wanted to divert the issue about it being a porn star because of his career as well, which, if you're a strong person, date who you're going to date, even if it's E.T.
Right.
You better bring E.T. to your Christmas party. But what I'm saying is, he said, I don't know about dating a ex-porn star. Did you see that clip?
I did see that clip.
So that's what I'm saying. I just wouldn't have said it in the thing.
Let's
talk to me.
Let's say this.
Okay.
It's like the factor of the reason why when me and George met, basically he came to me and approached me about the story. When I told, after everything can indulge, we actually went a little bit in depth based on my past life, everything I went through. Because when people see me, they say, "You look familiar." Like in the kitchen scene, he said everybody say you look familiar. Then they start doing their research. He found it very intriguing because of what I have become. And a lot of people have to understand, being a porn star, ex-porn star, or let me say this, doing porn is a job. Somebody has to be a trash man, somebody has to be a plumber, somebody has to, clean shit off the floor. Somebody has to do it. It's a job. But what I want to open the spotlight for everybody to understand, stop being judgmental. The black gay community in general alone is very judgmental on ourselves and others.
I agree.
It's a big pageantry event. If you don't look a certain way, if you don't play the part, if you're not packing in any area, you're not gonna make it. So you're kicked to the sideline. But the thing is, it's so funny how a lot of people would talk about me, talking about, oh, I can't talk to you, you don't have morals and everything. But it was like, you jacked off to my porn last night and you had your good 2 nuts. I don't get it. But it'd be funny how a lot of situations where a lot of people are now doing things where they'll, record their sessions with their lovers or, their partners or boyfriend, and then y'all stop going together, and then you have an X2 account, you post it on My Vista X2, you become an amateur porn star. So,
well, I will say this to you. I've never seen your movies ever, so I haven't, and I would never judge anybody for doing anything to do what they have to do to keep their lights on. Okay. First of all, I'm not a judge, and neither are you unless you went to law school, and you know what I'm saying. You're not a judge, and even the judges aren't judges, okay? Because God is the final judge. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say that I love you. From just meeting you, I do feel that you are a very sweet spirit. It did translate to me through the camera when I was watching as a viewer the Life Atlanta, that you were a cool guy. And when you sat out on the stairs and cried, I felt really sad. So that's when I said I was mad at, your ex and everything. I don't know. No, tell me, was it true when you were up in the bedroom with when he was like, I'm with him now? Was this true? Was this the first time you heard this? Please tell me.
It really was. None of the show is scripted. A lot of situations are amped up a little bit more. Meaning basically like the situation. Me and George, I really want to have a personal conversation with him, and I pulled him to the side. Of course, the camera people are going to literally amp up the situation. Basically, they told David to come upstairs. I didn't know about it, but they sent him upstairs. So we didn't even know he was going to be coming upstairs.
So that's what you mean, amp.
Right. Amp
so you just wanted a conversation with the guy who you've been talking to via Skype. Right. And that you met. And how long had y'all been talking? What time frame?
When he was down here for about 4 or 5 days, closing down to basically move his agency here, his firm here, and then close on his house.
Okay.
And we fucked around for like 2-3 days and actually chill, ate.
In the first 4 days.
Yeah.
In the first 4 days, so we got that.
Right. And then basically he went back to Houston. And then literally every day.
And I'm not judging. I'm just asking. I'm just trying to get a gauge because I just want to answer my questions. So I'm not judging. I just want to throw that out there.
For like a month and a half, 2 months, we basically every day literally did the good morning texts. Throughout the day texting, calls, how you feeling, and then at the end of the night.
So y'all, the first four days y'all met. Y'all went out to dinner.
We actually had lunch twice. We had lunch twice, and then it was basically conversation. And then of course the little freaking too.
So that's how I was trying to.
That's how I initiated.
So I was just trying to see how the feelings got so tight up in the room, but now I understand. You know what I'm saying? These are the questions that I think people.
Of course.
So I understand that, and not to get in anybody's. And this is your version. We don't know his version and all that, and of course everybody got a virgin. Ain't no virgin.
We've been past
Everybody has a version of this, their story and everything. But okay, so then when you got to Atlanta, you didn't know he was seeing someone else.
Oh, when he got to Atlanta, I didn't know.
When he got to Atlanta, you didn't know that he was seeing.
I didn't. It was like literally how hard we was talking and.